What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Rideshare Hub. My name's Greg Wave. Hey, for those of you that don't know, our main guy Dylan's going to be stepping back for a while, so I'll be the main host of the channel. I really hope you're okay with that, but for now, guys, I'm going over LA versus San Francisco, kind of the pros and cons of the two cities. Before we get started, I'm going to plug GetUpside real quick. It's an amazing app for saving gas every time you fill up. It is a must-have for rideshare drivers. I left the referral link in the description. Really make sure you guys check that out. But let's roll the intro music and then we'll get started. All right, so these two cities have a lot in common. For one, you can make a ton of money. I would say both of these places probably have like the best rates in the nation as far as like driving. New York and Chicago might be right up there too, but with those areas, you run into weather problems more often than not. So I don't like including them in a video like this because it really is still a totally different market. But LA and San Francisco for Uber and Lyft are both really solid cities. In my experience driving in those places, like 25 an hour and up was super common, which was really crazy because I usually have to work pretty hard to make 25 an hour. Like I have to be having like immaculate conversations with people. So it was like really awesome to get to experience both. So the cons for both areas, there's definitely going to be traffic. Like at the wrong time of day, especially in San Francisco, getting over the bridges and stuff can just be a pain. And if you do it the wrong way, you can really like lose out on some serious coin. So that's going to be it. Now, the key things in both those areas is if you do run into traffic, the best thing you can do is set your destination trips to the exact opposite direction of the traffic. So just to get out of it and get far away from it. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'll just drop off this ride and then I'll probably get another ride getting out of it. A lot of times you won't. The last thing you want to do is get stuck in traffic giving 5-minute rides 2 miles away. That is like the easiest way to lose out money. So like these areas, like you could almost argue are like high risk, high reward driving areas because you do have the ability to lose out on a lot of money getting stuck in traffic. In general though, almost always it's going to make up for itself. What another amazing thing is both cities like really consistently are offering great bonuses on Uber and Lyft. I don't even remember the last time I saw a Lyft bonus here in Phoenix besides like a $100 guarantee for like 40 rides. It's like, who's not going to hit that? I exaggerated, by the way. It's like 17, but still, it's like 17 rides. You're going to make $100. Lyft really just does guarantees everywhere else. So it's really cool that in these cities, you're still seeing like a lot of powerful bonuses that are like really worth driving for. But another thing that's really solid about like San Francisco in particularly is that it's a high income area. People make big money there. They tip big money there. If you're into networking for a business or thing, that's like good people to be getting in touch with on a regular basis. And LA, I would say, is the same for the most part, but LA can be kind of ghetto, like LA can be really ghetto actually. So there's a lot of areas in LA that like you would want to stay far away from. SF, it's a little bit different with Uber and Lyft. It's like pretty much everywhere is like decent for the most part. I mean, I guess getting towards maybe Oakland, it's a little grittier during like certain areas, certain times, but nothing compared to LA, I feel like. So you do have to keep that in mind with both cities that like driving in the wrong areas, like for traffic or crime or whatever it is, you got to be conscious of those things. But the bonuses are really killer. LA, I think depending on the business you're working in could be just killer for networking. I have a lot of friends that for those of you that don't know, I do a lot of acting. So I have a lot of acting buddies in LA and a lot of them have made really solid connections from ride sharing and they booked work from it. They met an agent from it. They took a talent class from it. A lot of solid reasons. Like if you're in that industry, flexibility is a must to a lot of good reasons to drive Uber and Lyft. But one of the bigger reasons I feel like is that like both of these cities are incredibly expensive. I mean, incredibly expensive. So even like if you're not an entrepreneur, you're not using Uber and Lyft as a side hustle, you're not doing it full time, this could still be immense value to your life, because you could do like 3 or 4 hours a week and possibly make an extra like $100 a week. So if you're like supplementing your income $400 a month on an extra 12 to 14 hours of work a week, which is so doable, like you can't tell me that's not adding crazy value to your life. You can't tell me that that's not paying for like a bunch of utilities, you know, things like that. So in general, guys, like these two cities are the hubs of rideshare driving. And if you're anywhere near them, you need to be involved with them. So what I'm doing, I'm actually going to leave my special referral sign-up code in the description for San Francisco and LA. Because if you're watching this video and you've been on the fence about driving Uber and Lyft in these cities, don't be on the fence, get going. All your fears will be erased once you get started. It's going to be a lot easier than you think, a lot more tolerable than you think, and really worth checking it out. So I'm going to actually end the video here, guys. Definitely check out that code if you are interested in driving in these cities. Be sure to check out GetUpside. I know gas is crazy expensive in LA, so GetUpside is like 100 times more needed in LA than anywhere else. Gas is like what, like 4 something a gallon there. I mean, probably lower by now, I would hope, but geez, you never know. But I mean, when I was there, I want to say it was like four a gallon when I was driving. So, but yeah, guys, so definitely worth checking out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will have a lot more content coming for you guys soon.